Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We've got live tournament action coming at you right now on MLG Shakuras Plateau. Trollfish versus BaldSandman. And I do have Sublime on the line with me. Sublime, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, people?
Yeah, so BaldSandman, I've heard of Blood Red Sandman, but BaldSandman, that's a new one on me.
Huh. I've never heard of either of those, but sounds interesting. Puts an interesting image in my mind, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's got a picture of the news reporter anchor with BaldSandman. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so let's take a look here. Trollfish versus BaldSandman. I'm going to shoot out to the website here real quick.
Alright, I'll start off. We have Protoss up in the about 11 o'clock position, the Peach Protoss, and the Red Zerg down at cross positions over in about the 5 o'clock.
Looking pretty solid. And
yeah.
Scouting immediately by Trollfish. Did you see that? He wants to know what his opponent is doing right away. So maybe he's going to be going for some shenanigans here. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, definitely. He sent that scout right out before he even mined any probes, and he sent it right across the map.
Yep.
Which is an interesting play. Get that cross position early scout, and he got lucky and he found him.
Yeah, he did. And look at this, his pylon placement. He is not going to be going for a wall off here, so this is very interesting play from Trollfish. I'm interested to see what's going on here, but he is definitely not going for a standard play here. I mean, I don't know what to tell you other than that.
No, this is definitely not standard at all. He's going to have to keep this probe running. So let's see how good his control. We could keep that moving. And he's not even going to use it for scout. It doesn't look like a forge is going down, so...
Oh, very early gateway here.
That is true. The 9 gateway. Probe reductions halted. Here comes a forge.
Yep.
Doesn't want him to scout, obviously.
Yeah, but he just gave up the numbers. You know what? I mean, his opponent is going to notice that there is not very many probes there. So he's going to know something's up. And the forge, he didn't see the forge, though, so that's good. Let's check his vision. Oh, no, he did see the forge. Wait a second.
Yeah, I thought he saw it, and he's still going to go ahead and throw down the expansion.
Well, he didn't. It doesn't show on the mini-map, but it does. Or I mean, it does show on the mini-map, but not on the map itself. So he would have had to click it really fast, I think. But
okay.
So he probably doesn't see it.
Yeah. I was going to say, he's going to have to keep an eye on this probe while he takes his expo and make sure that there's no pylons going down for a cannon.
Yeah.
Because it's an option right now.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to happen because, I mean, let's see. He does have a spawning pool just started. It's late when it comes down to it. And, you know, from the scouting information that he saw, he should have been able to gauge from that early gateway that something fishy was going on here. And now he does see the forge. He does see everything that's going on. So I'm interested to know why Trollfish isn't going to be putting down his pylon right now, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just trying to fake him out or something. I'm not really sure what his game plan is.
Yeah.
He has an angle. You usually don't see timing attacks look like this with this kind of build.
Yep, and now it's a little bit late. The creep is going to be spreading, so he won't be able to get the pylons that in the placement that he really needs at this point.
Yeah,
so, I mean, that one is out the door.
Yeah, good move by Sandman, recognizing with his scout that he has time. He took the time to expo. He scouted again after his expo was down. Saw he had more time to keep droning, didn't have to make any defensive units. Because Trollfish doesn't have anything. And you can see he's going right into the roach tack right now.
Yep, see that. This is actually, I mean, I agree with you. I think this is phenomenal play here from BaldSandman right now.
Yeah. It just shows you how important scouting is and how much that could change the game, you know?
Exactly. And it shows that it doesn't matter how much hair you have in this game either.
Yeah.
You can still be good at this game.
Hair is irrelevant.
Right. But yeah, I mean, he's got 3 gates here now for Trollfish. He's behind in the harvester count pretty substantially at this point, so he's got ground to make up here.
Yeah, he put himself in a bad position. Getting the forge and then the three gateways.
Hmm.
You need to get one or the other. That's just a build order mistake. You could see
Yeah,
he's
he says he's so nervous. Yeah, that is. I mean, it's a definite problem in tournaments. That sometimes it's hard to keep control of your nerves, and
yeah.
and a lot of the times you screw up your build order just because your mind is racing so fast.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking a lot more in tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You're thinking more about what the other opponent is doing rather than what you're doing, and sometimes that can throw you off. Sometimes it's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah. I
Um,
mean, that's very very well said. And
yeah,
I mean, now for BaldSandman though, I mean, I'm sitting here watching the units tab still. 26 drones to 15 probes. BaldSandman's in phenomenal position. Here comes another scout. This
yeah,
is about right on time too.
exactly. He's gonna get up this. Oh, this other one doesn't get in, but I think he saw all four of those warp gates.
Yeah, I think he did as well. So,
He might have. Um,
and looks like Trollfish going to be committing to one base play here, which I think is probably a mistake. I think at this point, I think really to get himself back into this game in a big way, he needs to be taking an expansion.
yeah,
Probably about a minute ago. Maybe right now would still be good timing, but the longer he waits on that, the further ahead BaldSandman is just going to pull, and he'll just be able to out tech him when it comes down to it.
yeah. I mean, Trollfish. He hasn't done any scouting himself. He has no map control. Doesn't even know that there's an expo down.
Right.
So he's playing completely blind right now, and scouting is the most important thing in this game. You hear people talk about it all the time, and can't be said enough.
Yeah.
That, yeah,
You are absolutely right, sir. But
yeah,
I mean, so what else do you like about BaldSandman's play here? I mean, he's got roaches cruising out across the map. I mean, do you
yeah.
think this is a good time for an attack?
Yeah, I think it's a good time. 8, 9 minutes is usually an opening in a lot of Protoss strategies. Also, he's got overlords all over the map. He's got total map control, good vision. You like to see that. Um, and he's scouted, so he knows what he's going up against. He
Right.
knows it's a base Protoss, and the macro hasn't kicked in for him yet. So
Yep.
let's see, maybe he'll try to take out these cannons. Nah, doesn't want to get stuck. No sentry by Trollfish either.
Right. Well, he can't hardly afford it. I mean, he's still on 16 probes, and he's been there for a substantial amount of time. And
Yeah,
so, I
one
mean,
gets
his economy is suffering. Let's put it that way.
big time. Um, doesn't look like he's gonna be catching up anytime soon either.
Yeah, and he is supply blocked right now, which is hurting him as well. He's got probes queued up, not being able to produce them, and he's
Yeah.
floating a lot of minerals. I mean, this is a tough situation for Trollfish right now. Expansion here for BaldSandman. This is pretty solid. I mean, this is safe expand time. He definitely will be able to defend this should anything push out. So, I mean, he could have done it even a little sooner, but he waited until he got, as you say, that good scouting information in before he really, committed to that. And so he's making very safe plays here, which I think is exactly what you want to do in best of one tournaments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely well said. That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But now he's massing up a fairly substantial army. I think he might be planning to move out here in just a moment.
Yeah, I think he built up his drones. He's gonna continue droning maybe one more round, and then I'd like to see some injects and a lot of roaches come out. Maybe some tech infester. See that layer's coming. So
Hmm.
yeah, he's definitely way far in the lead.
Yep. Now another thing that I would like to see from BaldSandman though is some upgrades. I mean, while he may not necessarily need them at this point, he really has been able to, to put himself in a position to take those, and so there's really no reason not to at this point. I mean, it's just one of those things when you know you're ahead. What are the things that you can do to increase your lead? Well, one of them is to keep expanding, and the other is to keep teching, which will include those upgrades. So, but I mean, he's in a phenomenal position. He is going to be cruising out across the map. He needs to get control of these lings, though. Oh, good. He's not going to be running them into the base, but but yeah, waiting for the roaches is always a good idea.
Yeah, let's see him try to eat some force fields, maybe. Is what he's going to try to do, but I think he could just muscle his way up.
Yeah, there's only 2 sentries. Oh no, 3 sentries there. Well, they've got a good couple force fields in them, but it's only going to be able to hold it once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. He's going to try to pull him around. Oh, he made the wrong move. There's no force fields. Oh, there's one. There's 2. Very sloppy though.
Yeah. Well, he did forced BaldSandman back there. It looks like BaldSandman will be keeping his forward position, though. I mean,
That's
Trollfish
true.
cannot come down off that ramp right now. You know what I mean?
No. No, and he doesn't have the Maker to support it. These reinforcements, he just used 4 force fields where 2 could have worked. Here he comes. Oh, he should have just pushed his way up. I think he could have had him.
Yeah.
Picking down the sentries, picking down the zealots. Yeah, this is going to be it. Reinforcements about to be streaming across, and
Yeah, he's got some roaches just sitting there. I would like to see him moving those across the map. But
yeah,
he doesn't need them, apparently. There's the GG, so...
it's the Chi-Chi.
Gee, Sublime. I mean, that was a pretty interesting game. I think it came down to nerves for Trollfish, don't you think?
Yeah, I'd say so. His build was definitely backwards, and he mentioned it.
Yeah.
He knew it.
So, I mean, I guess the best advice for Trollfish in the coming tournaments, when we hope to see this guy around, we can definitely see he's got some, some decent skills. He did some, a couple things that were really good there, but like the Void Rays, that was a nice touch. But when it came down to it, it just came down to the build order, and it looked like that fell apart just because of nerves. So, I mean, hopefully he'll be able to remedy that in the future and go from there. But
yeah, exactly. And maybe this Void Ray will save the day and kill everybody.
yeah, he's already racked up 5 kills, but I mean, that's too many roaches for that thing to kill off, so he's in great shape here.
Let's see if he's actually going to leave, or he's just going to say good game. And
they're just playing it out
this
for
is
fun,
a
I think,
strategy.
at this point.
He's going to fake the loss. But, yeah, there's Hydras and Infestors. The huge amount of Hydras about to pop out.
Nothing can be done at this point, really, for Trollfish. So
16 Hydras popping out. So yeah, that's bad.
Well, Sublime, thanks for coming out. We do want to introduce Sublime real quick to everybody out there. Sublime is going to be one of the very few members that will be on Team Alt. So congratulations to Sublime. He is a phenomenal player. And anything you'd like to say to your growing fan base out there?
No, just thanks for coming out. Stay active. Thanks for helping the community build. Yeah, and hopefully I'd like to see this grow a lot. That'd be really cool. Lower level people. I'm a Diamond player offering coaching, so look into that. And yeah, don't off tab. Always on StarCraft.
Well said, sir. We will see you guys then.